introduce the latest baby of my collection and maybe like the pinnacle, like the most mind-blowing jewel of my entire bike collection. This is a dream come true. This is just, I still cannot believe that this is mine, because that had been a dream for so long, to have like a proper top tier aero bike. And this one is just like, for me, perfection. And I still cannot believe that this is mine. I still feel like I'm the guy riding like these aluminum fixed gear bikes, like with cheap Chinese carbon parts. But well, that's not exactly the case. And this is mine. This is my baby. And I have no words for it. Its name is BIJOU, because I think it's like so refined and so splendid and gorgeous on so many levels. And for me, this is perfection. So let's get into it. This is obviously the S-Works Venge from 2020. This is the matte black with chrome kind of chameleon decals. And the first thing you might notice, if we have a closer look at it, is the fork is glossy, and so is the seat post. And they were not. Okay, originally it was all like this, you know, like the same color, which is matte black, but we have polished the seat post with a good friend and the fork, just like I did on the Canyon Ultimate I had just before, and it creates obviously a great contrast, and it goes so well with the S-Works being glossy and matte. So this is again all about balance and coherence, and I think it's very simple, but it just changes everything, making the Venge, that Venge, a little bit more unique. The rest you probably familiar with the aero bars, the slammed stemmed, of course, with the nice, look at this, specialized chromey, kind of like chameleon decal, looking just so great. We can now talk about the wheels, which are a light bicycle, the Falcon Pro AR 565, which means 56.5 millimeter deep, so aero, but not crazy aero. And you might remember I've got that on another bike with the wavy profile, so to speak. You can see it right there a little bit, and it's supposed to be tiny more aero, probably, right? But it looks gorgeous with the UD paintless rim, which is actually exactly the same finish as the seat post and the fork, which are again just paintless carbon with the matte finish removed. So like I said, it's a balance of like UD matte and UD paintless, kind of shiny. Those wheels are great. I've put them with carbon TI hub, because with light bicycle you can really just choose exactly and precisely the kind of wheels that you want. You choose the rim first, and then you choose the hub, and then you can choose the spokes. These are Sapim CX Ray spokes, aero and light, among the very best aluminum spokes. And then you can choose the color of this, and just so many things. You can choose a different, of course, carbon finish, but I think the UD paintless is the best with that bike, and it looks gorgeous. So these are, like I said, 56.5 millimeter deep, and they are 28 wide, all right, 28, with the maximum being 30 mil wide and 21 internal. So that's like the new norm of like 21 internal and like 28 external, with a maximum of 30, which is great because I've put some Michelin Power Cup clean shot tires in 28. And those are big babies, right? They inflate up to 29, 30, which is fine, because since the widest part of the rim is 30, this is just perfectly aerodynamic and compatible. So this is a great match. You might see that for tubes, I've used those pink right now tubes, which are super light, and they're extremely now cheaper than ever before, and they really do the job. And they're 24 grams, these babies. As you can see, I put, this is the one I take when I ride, 2 extra batteries for the SRAM, for those little fuckers there, the SRAM brake lever battery, because once I got fucked because battery was dead, couldn't change the gears. So now with the tube, which is so tiny, look at this, with the tube now I take extra batteries just in case. But this is what's in there. The right now 24 grams tubes, inner tubes, 24 grams. This one is 85 mil valve, but in the front the valve is a tiny bit shorter. That's a 65, which is just perfect. It's also less loss in terms of aerodynamics because the valve is shorter. Another interesting detail about the wheels is the nipples are internal, all right? So you're supposed, again, to gain a little bit out of that with the internal nipples, probably, again, 0.5 watts. And again, on the front as well, 28 as well. Power cup 28, but like I said, the rim, the front and the back are pretty much the same. So again, 28 measuring 29 to 30, but it's okay because the rim is 30. So in terms of aerodynamics, that's fine. Carbon TI, excellent road hubs in aluminum, and very, very light and actually affordable on light bicycles. So this is, I think, the hubs you should choose if you want to make like great wheels on light bicycle. Next, the saddle. Oh my god, that saddle. The Cell Italia SP1 Carbonio Superflow with that massive cutout in the middle, 100% carbon with the carbon rails and carbon everything. All right, there's no padding, but it's so strangely, with a good bib shorts, it's actually very comfortable. It feels great riding 3 hours with it, no problem. If you've got a good pair of bib shorts, this is great. This is a short nose saddle, and it looks just, well, in my opinion, this is just the best looking saddle in the world. Like, it is just crazy gorgeous for a saddle. It's strange to say, but yeah, it's just perfection. This saddle for me is perfection and the absolute most sexy saddle in the world. So that was the perfect combination for that bike. Also super light. I think it's 110 grams, not the lightest, because for a saddle which is 100% carbon, I know that you can get like down to 87, even now 60 grams for a saddle, but this one is not the lightest, but looks more beautiful with, you know, the cutout and the kind of strange like shape like that. Looks like an airplane, aircraft thing. Is just amazing with the, I think it's a 12K twill. It's just gorgeous. Love that saddle so much. Then what do we have? Yeah, this is the SRAM Red, of course, cranks, but this is all black because it's the latest SRAM Force chainring with the Quark power meter, and included AXS, and this is the 5037, which is the biggest you can get while not changing the front derailleur, because if you want bigger than 50, you got to change the front derailleur as well. So this is like, we're talking like 1,000 euros, $1,000 if you want a bigger chainring. So I've kept the 50. What I love about that one is, well, the fact that it's all black. As you can see, it's exactly the same as the SRAM Red actually chainring, which has the same Quark power meter, same material, same weight. All right, this is not heavier. It's the Force, but it's not heavier than the SRAM Red. It's just all black and with the Quark same power meter, and it's actually cheaper than the exact same SRAM Red chainring with, you know, the very, you've seen it all over the place with the silver, black silver finish. This one is all black, so I prefer that one, obviously, and it's not as common as the original SRAM Red with the very common, like now, like silver and black combination. The crank arms are 172.5, which is a tiny bit longer, too long for me, so I would like to go down to 167.5 mil, or at least 170 mil. This is enough for me. but one of the advantages of like using that Quark integrated power meter is that I was able to put this light look Keo blade carbon, but the TI version, which is the lightest. The pedal is 97 gram per pedal, so that's crazy light, and they look great. I love the Luke Keo pedals. Next thing is the chain. This is the latest SRAM Red Rainbow chain, 12 speed, flat top. Looks great, of course, with the kind of decal on the S-Works. And it goes just so well, of course, with the new SRAM Red Rainbow cassette. All right, so both a rainbow, and I like that the biggest cog, which is 28, by the way, this is 1028. The 28 is black. I hesitated between 1028 and 1033. Maybe I should have chosen 1033. Well, that's the choice I made. So yeah, there it is, 1033 teeth cassette. Like I said, I was gonna take it. 1033, let's go. Rainbow cassette, bro. Had it for a very good price as well. Same for the chainring. The chainring cost me $450, and the cassette 280, which is less than on many websites. Had a great deal on both of these. Did I tell you about the weight of the wheels? They are 1,420 grams. So for aero carbon wheels, this is really light, okay? 1,420 grams. So once again, highly recommended. Great quality. They look gorgeous. They are very light for aero rims, aero wheel set, thanks to the carbon TI hub inside that I showed you. So yeah, I think this is it. SRAM Red, the group set is just amazing. I cannot understand the people complaining. I think this works wonderfully, so well. It's smooth. It doesn't make any noise. The gears shift just so quickly, naturally, instantly. This is just phenomenal. I love that group set so much. And well, the black, shiny black, and again, even if you have a look at it and you think about it, even the derailleur is matte black and gloss black, exactly like the frame, with tiny bits of silver, which just goes great with the rest of the bike. The bottle cage, because every detail counts. The bottle cage is the Specialized, and it's gloss black. Again, great combination, the association of gloss black and matte black. And yeah, this is it. Physique bar tape, very simple. I might change it down the line for something a little bit spicier, because it's, you know, very matte. It's great, no problem. It's the Vento, I cannot remember, but it's great, good grip, it's comfortable, but maybe a little bit dull. Maybe I'll want something to stand out a bit more, to make an echo with all the glossy, shiny parts and the matte parts. So because and also, yeah, eventually what's gonna happen, 38 centimeters bars, 38, and with the hoods, of course, tilted inside, 38. Let's go. The bars being, you know, matte, maybe something a little bit glossier will be better. And look at this, the integration of the computer mount and how aero it is, and this is great. This is, of course, the Garmin 820. I love it. It does everything I need it to do, and it looks just great because it's black. It's very simple, very pure, and all glossy black. This is exactly what I need. Even this is just gloss black. So yeah, all very nice combination of performance, style. And oh, the bike itself, as you see it, it's 7.1 including the pedals, including the bottle cage, and the computer mount. So that's 7.1 kilograms for a 12-speed electronic SRAM red group set, and with those aero wheels, this is just phenomenal. And it was hard to get down to 7.1, because if I remove the pedal, I can say that this 6.9 kilos, right? But with the pedals, everything included, 7.1, which is crazy light for such an aero bike with aero everything. And oh my god, there's just so much sexiness oozing out of that bike. It's ridiculous. I look at it, honest to God, I still cannot believe that this is mine. It's mine. I've been riding it, loving it every single time. It's just as good as I was hoping, as good as expected, as fast, and snappy, and just feels just stupidly great. This is a weapon. This is a weapon, and at the same time, it's just like a jewel, and it's a dream come true. That's what I said at the beginning. I've said it many times, but you have no idea how this is just, yeah. I cannot find the correct words to say that this is a dream come true. Basically, it's mine now, and it's one of the best bikes available with top specs, everything. This is just phenomenal. So yeah, that was the video of my bike check on the S-Works Venge. I hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I love the bike, which is no way you cannot enjoy the video as much as I enjoy and absolutely love that bike, riding it every single time. So yeah, see you in the next one.